for so long, right? So now he's going to share with us the secret to success with his club. Please help me welcome Minesh.
Thank you, Madam Toastmasters, our Toastmasters, and Speechcrafters. Moments of truth. How many of those 6 who are Speechcrafters, you put your name in the basket to be in Speechcraft? 4 of you. 5. 6, okay. How many of you were nominated by your supervisor also? Okay. How many people are in Department of Transportation? How many employees? No, how many employees in total in transportation? 2,000, 3,000?
Just like 3. That's close to
About 3.
So think it this way, out of 3,000 people, you 6 were chosen. You have put your name in the basket and you were chosen. So there is a strong message that you wanted to learn and somebody had a confidence in you. They saw something in you, so they nominated you. I'm sure for each spot there were multiple people who wanted to be here. And you were nominated. You have been here to affirm your skills in communication and leadership. Am I right so far? Okay, I see some nods and some people are taking notes. You don't have to take notes. Let me tell you my story. I learned English alphabet first time when I was in the 6th grade. I was in India, 1967. That was the first time English as a language was introduced in my school because I come from a very small village. Out of 40 teachers, we had only 2 teachers who could teach English. And we had elementary school, about 20 classes, 5th, 6th, and 7th grade. So it was 40 minutes a week that we could learn English. Fortunately for me, my mom had attended high school in 50s, so during the British rule, she had learned English and she knew how to spell or how to learn how to spell words. So I was fortunate when I came home, my mom is the one who taught me how to spell. Fast forward, I came to this country. In between, I went to college, I studied English, and it was not a problem. But when I came here, the spellings were different, the pronunciations were different, and I understood I have to learn. I have to be a better communicator and a leader if I want to progress. Otherwise, I'll have to take it back home. I won't survive here. So I started with Dale Carnegie class. Somebody suggested go to Dale Carnegie. In those days, I think I paid about $700 or $800 out of my pocket to learn what communication and leadership are. And at the end of the 3 months, I was told, classes are over. And if you really want to practice, Toastmasters is the only organization where you will be able to go on a regular basis and continue to practice, and practice will make you better. Lo and behold, I joined in 1990, and I'm here. Other than communications and leadership, Toastmasters has given me a lot of things that I'm going to share with you. And you have to make that decision, whether you want to continue after next week or you want to go about your own business. And I'm not saying it in a rude or arrogant manner, but it is our professional life. We all have same hours in a week, right? Would you agree? We all have to work between 8 and 5, and some of us have to work in the evening or weekend, whatever. But if we cannot allot 1 to 2 hours for our personal growth, there is something wrong with the picture. You have to be selfish. When it comes to personal growth, you have to be selfish. You have to make a conscious decision to invest in your growth, in your professional life. Toastmaster not only helps you with professional life, but it also helps with your social life. You go to the parties and you feel confident about starting a conversation. You go to work And now after 9 weeks, you will be more comfortable than before in taking on assignments. Now, after next week, you will have a better idea about PowerPoints. So you can shine. Your supervisor will say, oh, I'm so glad I sent Alicia to the class now. She's somebody who is volunteering to prepare PowerPoint or showing PowerPoint. You heard last week, Mark, right? He was talking about Melissa, that how she has made a difference in last 3 years. So Toastmaster is not just about communication and leadership. It is about way beyond communication and leadership. The first thing, if nothing else, forget about professional life, work, leisure, social. It's a great break in the middle of the week to get away from what you do, day in and day out, right? I worked for state. I retired 3 years ago. I had a good job. I had a very responsible job. But this was one thing which always went on my Outlook calendar, January 1 for the entire year. So anybody who was organizing meeting, they knew I have 11:30 to 1:30 block on Thursday. And it did not interfere. Did I come all 52 weeks? No. There were times that I had to take time out. I tried to come 40 some weeks in a year. And that has helped me build confidence, so that's one benefit. The other benefit is networking and meeting friends. If I was not a Toastmaster, I would have never known Greg. And Greg and I have become good friends over the year. We don't go out and have a dinner or go to movies, but we have developed a relation here that if I need some help, I'm not afraid to reach out. Hey, Greg, can you bring your laptop? If it wasn't for Toastmasters, I don't think I will have that liberty or I will feel that free. So networking, friendship, breaking away from your regular job, and coming here and meeting with people who have a likewise mind, right? All of people who come to Toastmaster, they sacrifice their lunch hour because they all want to stand out from others. They want to do something in their life better than what they have right now. So you guys had an opportunity, you have learned it. It's really up to you what you want to do next. I would recommend, and I guarantee everybody, in your case, your dues are paid for next 6 months. It's part of the Speechcraft program. Come, you don't have to come every week. You can come as your time permits. I would strongly encourage you to try to come and see what it does for you next 6 months. If you think there is a benefit, continue your membership. For the people who are not Speechcrafters, I guarantee them that you come for 6 months, and if you don't like or if you think you did not learn anything, I personally will give you your dues back. Because I know my 28 years, what I have gained from Toastmasters. And this is a very sincere statement from me.